just get experts that write the code that nobody uses, or they use like 10% of it, and they are happy, of course, right? Because nobody sees their code. And they can be their mistake. So that's why we don't want any team that just simply sits inside the component and can say, oh, we've done all this stuff. And this also comes to the architecture. We discussed a little bit, and we can probably right here as well. When we start the architects and designers, we have two groups of people, architects and designers, who usually tell you, we don't want this Scrum thing, let us first, I'm designer, so let me first do the design for the whole thing, and then do your Scrum. And the architect will say the same. So let me first do my architecture of the whole thing, and then do your Scrum. Right? This is not how it should be working. So this is sprint. So this is sprint 1, sprint 2, sprint 3, and so on. And this is the amount of work to do. And this is work how much you do in one sprint by the team. Right? So it's different every sprint. In the beginning of the project, maybe that much of work will be architecture. But still, a little bit will be functionality. So we want to produce already in first sprint. We want to produce something that shows how these layers are connected together. We want to send, I don't know, 1 byte of information from here to there and see and show to the user that this is really working. So it's not just architecture for 5 months, right, or 3 months or whatever. So we want to show a piece of code, and we call it the tracer bullet, right? It's something which goes through the whole system, which shows that this architecture is valid, working, and something is really happening there. So in the next sprint, of course, there will be a little bit less of architecture, and a little less of architecture, and less. So it's more architecture, less functionality in the start, and then it starts growing. So we do more and more functionality while we go. And of course, this demands the architects to learn something new, and designers also. So they need to learn how to work with kind of course, we need to think about how the architecture will be, right? But we still don't have to do it perfectly straight from day one.
There can also be evidence sometimes, if you don't think of the whole picture initially, we end up doing something and then newer stuff happening because there is no whole picture completely.
There will never be an overall picture in the beginning. So even when you try to create overall picture in the beginning for the system which is not existing, and you think about 1 year, you don't know. So it's not possible to get. So think about as good as possible. Think about short time. You don't have to think 3 months. You still don't know. And because the world will change.
On the other hand, use an opportunity to correct.
Yes.
Instead of doing it after 1 year, you have.
Yes. So don't think about what will happen in 1 year. It's not possible to predict. Even for a simple system, the world will change during the year. So think about half a year. Think about the best that you can right now, right? You know if it's, that's why vision is important. You need to know if it's Mercedes or if it's Fiat, because it will be different solution, right? But as soon as you know that it's Mercedes, take your best guesses, take your chances, build the architecture as you would do for a Mercedes, right? And go. If you leave, you can, remember, this is not the house. So in the house, you cannot change the wall later, right? In the software, you can. So, and this is also not a car, right? So in Mercedes, if you later decide, oh, I should have been 4-wheel drive, not 2-wheel drive, this is not possible to change later. But in the software, it is possible.
have multiple projects
Mm-hmm.
within for like 6 people and multiple projects.
Yeah.
So the philosophy of the Scrum Master was you should have generalists.
Mm-hmm.
But a guy who is like new joining the team, I mean, expectation from him was that he should also be a generalist. I mean, so how do we handle this kind of situation?
What's the problem?
Problem is like, I mean, initially it should be a specialist role, right? I mean, you focus on one application, and then once you're comfortable with that application, then you move to the next one. If you get 10 applications, I mean, handling at the same time, I don't know how many, it could be a...
Don't get 10 applications. Don't handle them at the same time.
Because the expectation of that, I mean, news role is coming in every application, you are supposed to work, and we used to have long debate on, over this, the Scrum Master.
Okay, I can try throwing something and then you tell me if it was the answer or not. Because maybe part of the problem is this multiple projects. So let's talk a little bit about resource allocation. So here are project 1, project 2, project 3, project N. We have a lot of projects. And of course we have a project manager behind every project. And we have a pool of people here. These are all people, right? And every project wants some people, right? Because they need to do the work. So, but you know what will usually happen, of course? Everybody wants this guy with the green hat because he knows everything, right? This is Mike. He knows everything. So all project managers, they go and fight for Mike. They don't want these guys. They want Mike. Because when Mike is on board, the project is good. So the worst thing that can happen is that Mike will get the message from his manager. You know what, Mike? You are needed, so you work 25% there, 25% there, and 50% there. Because the sum is 100, right? Everybody is laughing. Why are you laughing?
Happens all the time.
Yes, this is typical situation. When you're laughing, I think you understand that this is not the 100, right? Sometimes, if Mike is not so good at looking after his time, and he try actually to give 25, 25, 50, this would be 200, right? If he is good on looking after his time, and he will turn his computer 5 o'clock in the evening, so then it will be like 10, 10, 20, right? So they will not get this amount of work if he is good. Because multitasking steals time, right? So, okay, this was the worst case that would happen. Sometimes they will tell like this, oh, okay, Mike, you need to go all over the place, but sorry to you, you will get Mike 100%. So this project manager is happy. How long is he happy? Until the new, very important project comes. Right? When very important project comes and the project manager will say, hey, we need Mike. And of course he will get Mike, right? So here is smile goes the other way. Because what they will say to this project manager is, hey, Mike has already done all the architecture, everything is fine, so you are fine to go. So bye-bye, Gunther. But this project manager also won't be happy at all, right? So does the story sound familiar? Okay. So, and this is not good. I mean, rotating people like this between the projects or splitting their time between projects is not good. That's why many times our clients come to us and they ask us, we don't want this whole thing, this Scrum thing. Give us something simple. We want something simple, or not simple, but give us one thing that will do the best for us. And many times I would answer them, if you can freeze your teams for 2 to 3 years, so freeze your teams, either the whole team where the mic is working or nothing. So if they get the whole team, the project will be finished faster. If they don't get this team, they will get another team, it will get slower. But that's how it works. And so sometimes I answer them previously. Sometimes I answer them, look at the whole thing, look at the whole Scrum thing, and find one thing which scares you the most and do this. Why will I answer that? Why is it a smart choice for them? I would say find something which you are most afraid of and do it. Why are they afraid? They're afraid because they know something, that this thing is totally not compatible with our today's system, right? So they already know that it's faulty, but they are afraid to fix it. So that's why